And one and two and three and action. Hello and welcome to another edition of Red Pot Chef. Today we're going to prepare an Easter meal, and I'm just trying to wait until I get a few people to tune in so they can take notes to what we're preparing today. Anybody there yet? Come on, sign on. All right. Well, we're going to start whether you're watching or not, okay? Well, the first thing you want to do with this epidemic going on, when you are cooking in your kitchen, the first thing you want to always do, and that is to wash your hands, okay? I've got some red liquid soap in the Red Pot kitchen, and I'm going to wash my hands, okay? One thing you'll know about me is that I'm a very clean cook. All right, you always want to stay nice and clean in your kitchen. Okay. And I guess some of you are asking, well, what are we going to prepare today? Well, on today's menu, we have, let's see. I'm gonna call it lemon peppered barbecue chicken and seafood and vegetable rice. That's what we'll be preparing, okay? All right. So now that my hands are nice and clean, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put on my cooking apron. Okay. I'm actually in the process of designing my own logo that represents the Red Pot Chef. Okay. And then for those of you who are watching, you can learn something in the kitchen while watching me. Okay. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the lemon pepper barbecue chicken first. And this is what I'm going to do. I've got some McCormick lemon pepper seasoning. Okay? Here's my chicken. I already got it laid out on the tray. And I'm just gonna sprinkle, some lemon pepper. I put a little too much on the chicken. So this is what you do when you put too much seasoning on your meat. You just dab it with the other meat. That's all you do. So it's nice and flavored, okay? Let me just put a little bit more on there. Lemon pepper. That's all you do. Lemon pepper. Let's see who we got watching. Hey, Evans, what's going on? We got Miss Davis. Ah, lovely. Okay. And then we're gonna put a little black pepper on there. Okay. That's called lemon pepper. We put the lemon pepper on there. Then we put black pepper. But this is what I'm gonna do. I'm sure none of you probably never thought of this. You gotta add a little extra lemon on it. Okay. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You put that lemon on there. Okay, that's it. Lemon, pepper, okay? I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and we're gonna just we're gonna pop that in there, and we're gonna let that marinate. We're gonna let that cook for about, I'm gonna say 30 minutes until it's golden brown. And then we're gonna put some of this barbecue sauce on there. That's why we call it lemon pepper barbecue chicken. Hey, Brent, how you doing? Hey, Crystal. Good to see you guys watching. You guys are going to learn something, all right? Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to prepare our seafood vegetable rice. Of course, you know the Red Pot chef always uses red pots. So, I'm going to just turn that on there. And I'm just going to put a little water on the inside of the pot, not much. If you notice, I always cook with bottled water. I don't use sink water. Somebody said that you can use sink water when you boil it, all the germs are gone. I don't know about that. I always use bottled water when I cook. All right. So what we're going to do is here, I've got my vegetables. I'm going to be using sweet peas. How you doing, Mother Chance? Okay, I got some sweet peas in here, all right? I've got some shrimp. See, they've already been deveined and they are clean. And in here, I have my rice. You always wash your rice. Just because it's white doesn't mean it's clean. You put some water on it, run your fingers through it, you strain it. You always wash your rice. Okay? Now, this is what I'm going to do before we actually put the ingredients into the rice pot. We're going to saute the shrimp, and I'm going to show you how to saute the shrimp. How you doing, classmate? How you doing, Gelford? All the way from the Philippines. Isn't it great to have fans all over the world? Wow. Okay, we're about to saute the shrimp here. This is how we're going to saute the shrimp. We're not going to cook it thoroughly. We're just going to saute it because it's going to finish cooking inside of the rice pot. So you put a little butter in there. Okay? You guys learning something? I know many of y'all thought that I couldn't cook. Let me see who else is down there. Oh, hey, Pastor Polk. I'm just trying to show you how to cook because one day you can cook for the church people. When this coronavirus is going away, then you have a big feast. Matter of fact, you can do a drive-by church cooking. Cook at home and let the church members come by, get a plate, keep it moving. And don't forget to leave an offering when you do that. Okay? And again, even though your utensils are clean inside of your drawer, with this COVID-19 going on, you still want to rinse them off. Because you never know. Okay? While the butter is simmering in the pan, it's just simmering, you're going to drop in your shrimp. Hey, Tanya, all the way from the Reds, we're going to learn something new. This is a southern dish. Good to have you there. Good to have you there, Ashley Edwards. Congratulations on your wedding. I'm glad you're watching. You can cook this with Brendan one day, okay? Okay, you just put the shrimp in there. And you're going to just saute them. Okay? Okay, inside of the shrimp, you're going to use a Maggi cube. Don't use the whole cube because this thing is full of sodium. So maybe take a fourth of it. I usually pinch it off. Okay? Just a little pinch. Not even a fourth, but just a little bit. Okay? See that much? That's about all you need. And you just put that inside of the shrimp. That's going to give it a little bit of color, and it's going to give it a little bit of flavor. For those of you that missed it, it's a Maggi cube. Hey, Naomi, I'm glad you're watching all the way from the United Arab Emirates. I'm not sure what time it's there, but glad you tuned in. Okay? Then to the shrimp, you're gonna add more black pepper. A little bit more lemon. Just for a little punch or a little kick, I've got a little cayenne powder. Okay, who we got down there? Hey, Tiffany, I'm glad you're there. Man, I got people from all over the world watching. I even got somebody from Thailand. I'm not sure what time it is in Thailand, but I'm glad Thailand has tuned in. I'm just gonna take a pinch of this cayenne because I don't like too much hot. Okay? And last but not least, Lawry's seasoning salt. I don't know who Lawry is, but they got this thing right. Okay? Just a little bit of seasoning salt. And you just stir, stir. Now I'm not gonna let the shrimp cook too much because it's gonna finish cooking while it's inside of the rice. Okay? Okay, I want to show you guys what this looks like. See, woo! You hear that bubbling? That, that smells like red lobster. All right, so I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna sit this to the side, and I'm gonna pour it inside of the bowl where it was originally. Okay, now you got a little bit of butter still left in the pan. You're gonna put it back on the flame, and then you're gonna grab your sweet peas. All right, you're gonna grab your sweet peas, and you're gonna just put your sweet peas in there, and you're gonna just stir them around. Okay? Now the sweet peas, they will also cook on the inside of the rice. But you kind of stir them around, you know, kind of get them a little golden brown. What you may want to do, you can add a little bit more butter inside of the sweet peas. And I'm going to add a little bit more pepper inside of my sweet peas. Hey, Delbert, you're down there in Shiprock, New Mexico. I'm glad you guys are tuned in. I just put a little bit more black pepper inside of these sweet peas with the butter. And you're just going to just stir, stir, stir. I had to step away. I had a little sneeze coming on with that little black pepper. So while that is simmering, you're gonna put a little bit more water inside of the pot here, because that's where you're gonna put your rice. Don't ask me how much water it was, but it came out of this bottle, okay? So while your peas are doing that, we can turn it down just a little bit. Okay. Now again, here's my rice. I've already washed my rice. Okay. Hey April, I know you are an expert in the kitchen. So April, if I'm doing something wrong, be sure to let me know. All right. I'm glad you're watching. All right.